Of course you want more money. Everybody wants more money. The key is, what are you going to have to do to get it? There's something I realized over the last little while, and it is this. You ever notice how some people, they don't even think about money, they just have money, and other people are always struggling? Do you think it's a birth defect? Do you think it's fate? Do you think it's karma? Or is it something else? I would argue it's your belief system about money, and it's how aligned you are in your frequency with money. Some people attract it, some people repel it. I used to have shitty money beliefs. Seriously, I felt guilty about it. If I got a bunch of money, I would always find a way to do something stupid or give it away to people or do retarded shit because I just didn't feel worthy of all this money. And it was really a big thing. And I think a lot of guys do have issues with it. We do. Some don't. Some just don't have the strategies and techniques or whatever. They just haven't put the work in to go out there and create it, and that's fine. But I really feel that the relationship with money is important. I'll tell you who has a freaking amazing relationship with money. This guy I've recently become friends with called Jesse Elder. I've actually hung out with this guy. He's insane. He's on another level. He's always happy. He feels amazing. He's doing what he loves, and he's absolutely crushing it in business. He's freaking crushing it. He's one of these people, you just cannot make him unhappy. He's just, every time I'm hanging out with him, he's like, this is a great day. This is the best day ever. And then he does some business thing, and then he makes like a shit ton of money, and he's just like, whatever. It's insane. You got to check this guy out. In fact, look.
What I found is that if that's the last thought in my head is what went well today, what did I actually experience as progress? What did I actually accomplish? What did I notice? Doesn't even need to be my accomplishment. Like right now I'm kind of obsessing over a plane because I don't like TSA touching my balls. Plus, I just want a plane. But what started to happen is I'll have a conversation with somebody who I find out, oh, this guy owns a plane. I'm like, oh, and we get into this conversation about private travel and why he decides to fly himself instead of getting a pilot and Well, at the end of the night, that conversation goes on my list. So it doesn't need to be an accomplishment or something that you do, but it's entering your field. It's becoming part of your reality. It's called the normalization process. Interesting thing, all the stuff that you think you want to have that's out there, that you want to have it in your life, a huge part of the reason why it's still out there, if it's been there for a while, out there, is because it's a big deal to you. The moment you stop making it a big deal and it's just it will begin to make its way into your reality. You'll desensitize yourself to the bigness of it. A very good friend of mine, his name is Ryan Moran. He's got a great podcast called Freedom Fast Lane. And about 3 years ago, he was sleeping on my couch in San Antonio and had driven down from Austin. And we're having this conversation about scaling and building. And he had just lost everything and was trying to figure out what's his next thing. And we had that in common. And our whole conversation was around new normal. New normal. How do you take something that seems like a big idea and just allow it to just be an idea that has energy for you but doesn't freak you out because it's big? And so we just went through this exercise of it's not big money, it's just money. It's only money. It's not big money, it's just money. And to this day, he talks about that conversation, and he's gone on to build several multi-million-dollar businesses, sold one of them at the end of last year, is looking for a new passion project. So he bought capitalism.com for 6 figures, bought the domain, and is now turning that into a major media channel. Just incredible what happens when you just remove the big idea from your brain and you say it's just an idea, one that captivates me, one that I'm going to surrender to and allow it to pull me without resistance. And that's when things begin to happen very fast.
I freaking love this guy. I literally don't know what to say other than I freaking love this guy. But more importantly, not only is he great to watch, he can help us all make more freaking money and be happier. So here's the good news. I've decided to do a free webinar training with this guy about this topic for you. And I'm talking a genuine live webinar, us two together and you. There's not going to be a replay. It's live. You're there with us in the room. It's a one-off thing. It's going to be freaking amazing. I cannot wait to be in there. And I've seen him do webinars before, and they're fucking awesome. So all you have to do is please let us know which of these 2 groups you fall into, okay? Because I need to know. Do you already have an idea for a business? You just need help actually turning it into a business, right? You don't know how to frick do it. Or number 2, you don't have an idea yet. You want the inspiration. You want to figure out what it is that you want to do in order to go and create that financial abundance for yourself. Which of these two groups do you fall into? Please click the link, go to the Facebook group, vote. If you have any other comments, please put them in there as well. Join the group. It's a great group with some great guys in it. And that's about it. I'm really excited about the training, and I'll see you in there.